and welcome to another stream here on Behance and YouTube. My name's Anna Davis Court. That laughing fool is my best friend Anthony.
Well, I'm laughing because usually you ask, like, are you ready to go live? And I was like shaking my head no.
Oh, I don't have your camera
And I
up.
feel like you were just looking somewhere else that time.
I know, I didn't have your camera up. I have OBS open so I can see when we go to the screen, but like your camera is in a different tab. I'm looking at Behance. Sorry. Hi. You weren't ready? What were you doing?
I was getting YouTube open.
Oh, how dare you. I can't believe you didn't have YouTube open.
I'm also hidden in a tab on another window. Because I
Yeah.
have to look at your screen.
You're hiding from yourself.
I'm second priority.
Inception. So hi, I am a children's book illustrator. This is my best friend. He is co-host of the chat, and we're here to paint and have fun. Yeah!
A good time all around.
Woo.
A continuation of last stream where you ended with
3
The wallpaper?
hours, you guys. The last
Oh,
stream
yeah.
was 3 hours.
long. So we're only doing 20 minutes today.
Wow. So yeah, today we're jumping back into the same piece that we were working on back then. This is the Gato Chateaux. Yeah, I said that right. But Gato is not the correct pronunciation for the word gato. But Gato is a great kind of cake. Do you know that? The Black Forest Gato? Have you ever had
Oh.
that?
I must have. Have you ever made it?
I don't think I have. No, I
Well,
definitely
maybe I
haven't.
haven't.
It's
No,
very fancy.
okay. Well, let's make it then. Oh, you saw it on the Great British Bake Off, and the one
Great
guy from
British
the.
Game-
Yeah, you know the name of it too. You know the true name of it.
I speak of this true name,
thought
thus
there
I
was
have
no
power
other.
over it.
Yeah.
Now I'm Mary Berry. Oh,
Where one of the contestants was from the Black Forest and made like a really nice one.
Yeah.
I
Black
remember you
Forest
telling me
Germany.
about that, but I
La,
haven't
la, la,
seen it.
la.
That episode. What series was it from?
Oh man, I don't know. I've watched them all out of order. Annika knows what I'm talking about. Gato, and I know
Gato
it.
the Chateau.
So it's a
Yeah.
chocolate cake with cherry filling. So I think you'd like it because I just
Oh,
learned that you
yeah.
like raspberry and chocolate together. So
And I just had cherries earlier today.
cherries, were they one of your imperfect fruits that you're eating?
Well, they're roommates' imperfect fruits that I'm eating because nobody else wants them now.
Apparently not.
Oh, it has a wrinkle on it. No. Throw it away.
Now, what
what?
all... Okay, sorry. To catch everybody else up, Anthony was late to setting up the stream because he was furiously eating fruit.
Furiously. How alliterative can we get this? Frantically and furiously
Feasting on fruit
feasting
and
on fruit.
feverishly feeding his...
Forking
full...
could be involved. Feverishly forking food into his face.
Yeah. Good one. High five. Woo.
Whoa! My hands are under the desk. I couldn't get them.
Sorry, I slapped you. But how much fruit was it? And this was to save it from going bad.
It
So
was
everybody gives a
3
round of applause.
apricots, 1 tangerine, and 5 cherries. And then a bag
Okay.
of fake Cheetos. The remainder of a bag of fake Cheetos. They were
What is
Trader
a fake
Joe's
Cheeto?
brand white cheddar, but with truffle oil. They were like fancy fake Cheetos.
Fancy fake,
The first one you
baby.
eat, I don't know. I just saw the bag and I was like, oh, they're kind of like Cheetos. I didn't really look at what flavor it was. And I opened the bag and I put one in my mouth, and immediately I was disgusted because I was expecting cheese and got truffle oil, and that just crossed a wire in my brain that was like, this
No.
cheese is really bad.
It's just rotten. Oh no.
But then I looked at the package and I was like, oh, truffle oil. Yeah, these are good.
Suddenly I feel very differently.
Funny. Yeah.
That's silly. I think you should try them again with the truffle in mind. Does that help? Do you think? Like,
Yeah, I
starting
have.
with
I
the-
mean,
okay.
we had it over a couple of days, and I was just finishing off the remains.
The remains of the day.
Yeah. Did you watch The Prehistoric Planet narrated by David Attenborough last night
have
as it
not.
premiered on the 25th? A 5-episode
No. My God.
event of the week. Today, episode 2, Deserts. I'm
Oh,
excited.
my
I love it. It's
goodness.
dinosaurs. Oh, I love it.
What more could it be? Oh, nothing more. It's like
So
everything
anyway, are you
I've
gonna
ever
catch
wanted.
up tonight?
Sure. How is it? Do you enjoy it?
Oh, it's really good. Yeah. They've got all the latest dinosaur facts that they know, and they applied it in CG. So it's like, with current scientific stuff, this is as good as a recreation of dinosaurs that we can do.
Are they feathered?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, a lot of them.
baby.
This first episode, I believe it was called Oceans or something to that
Ocean's
effect.
11.
It was
Yeah.
a lot of near the beach dwelling creatures and underwater ones, like is it the Mosasaurus? The Mosasaurus?
Ooh, I
Something
don't
like that.
know.
That's the one that was in that Jurassic World movie, and they had like the shark that they were feeding, the Mosasaurus, I think it's called, and it jumped out of the water and gobbled it up.
The most
Those were in
brutal
there.
death on screen was to that guy.
The shark.
Partially.
I think he might have.
No,
Was he
I'm
still-
saying the Mosasaurus. It was the lady. Sorry, if you haven't seen Jurassic
spoiler.
World, mild spoiler of one death.
Yeah.
It was the lady that like got snatched by a pterodactyl, flown over the
and then
water
dropped
pit,
in.
and then it like grabbed her and like drowned her. And it was
And
just
the bird thing.
so intensely gruesome for some character that was on the screen for like 2 seconds. And I
I
feel
bet
like
she had the time of her life, though. She's like, man, I get to die in such a cool way. In this
gruesome,
movie."
go harder, yeah.
She was
No,
probably
I
so
think-
excited.
They should have saved that for the villain death if you're gonna do it anywhere. Like, come on.
Maybe there's a tie-in. Like, if you zoom in, that's actually the main villain of this TV series.
Yeah, she really sucks. You just
Glad
don't
we finally
know
got
it
to see her
yet.
die.
Anyways, it felt
Oh, yeah.
gratuitous.
There, yeah,
that's
it
how
was
I remember
gratuitous for sure.
Dinosaur.
But that's the dinosaur that's in the show. And because they're dinosaurs, obviously there's suspense involved, especially because they're like predators in the ocean. And I feel like that's always the trope they go with great white.
Yeah.
Even in a nature documentary, that's like, this is a good thing for the environment. It still plays the sinister sounding music in the background. Like,
Donna.
you're not helping with my irrational fear that I already have that I'm trying to get over by watching a documentary about sharks to learn why they're okay. You're trying to scare me in the documentary that's trying to help me. I hate you.
Wow. A lot of intense feelings, clearly. I actually watched a documentary about diving with sharks that made me very much want to go diving with sharks.
The music was good
So
then?
I should show you. Yes, it
It
was
was-
very peaceful music.
Oh, that's all I need. Peaceful music and pictures of sharks.
I love it. We should just like show
Immersion
you a bunch of
therapy.
pictures with sharks and be like sunshine and lollipops and
Exactly.
rainbows and da-da-da.
Well,
Oh my
Mika's there just singing about sharks in his quirky style.
Dum dee da dee da dee dum.
But to
All
the
the
tune of
sharks gotta love
Jaws.
today, gotta love today, gotta love today.
How would you do that? If Mika was to do the
Any shark you
Da-da.
want to, any shark
Da-da.
you've got to. Love sharks. Love sharks. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I'm into it. My
I-
fear's
I'm also
gone. I
into
love
it.
sharks now.
How does the chat feel? Are they pro shark? I wonder.
They think sharks are funny, I guess. There's a lot of
No, I think
That
they
little
think
L in
we're
it.
funny.
well, we're sharks.
We win. Take that, sharks. One for
There
us.
you go. Yeah.
We've been losing for a millennia. We gotta catch up.
Oh, dang yeah.
What do you think
So
the
they also have
funniest
the
animal is?
underwater dinosaur, the funniest animal. Well, cats and dogs, I guess. There's so
No.
many compilations.
The monkeys
Funniest
with
looking?
the giant nose. The giant
So you're saying
floppy
funny
nose.
looking. This is all purely.
What did you look at? I'm sure to every animal, the other animals look funny. So.
There are probably fish that would probably take top prize.
Blobfish.
The blobfish, or
I know,
that
buddy.
one
Me
that's-
too. I feel that way.
is it the flounder that's has both eyes on one side? Of it?
Yeah. This is me being a
Silly.
flower.
Yeah, I could tell. I saw that other eye drift. I saw your face level out towards camera.
I was trying really hard to just make this like,
Mind your head.
Oh, Annika's afraid of sharks too. We all need to watch that documentary together that I saw where it was basically just, hey, let's go pet some sharks. And they went down put out some like chum or whatever, and the sharks just
Yeah.
like lazily went by them and would let them pet them and just kind of like, I don't know, they looked like little dogs. It was very cute. I liked them a lot.
I've always assumed like if there's chum in the water, then sharks are just in a feeding frenzy and they'll eat whatever is next to them. So these people could reach out and pet them in chum-filled waters and it was fine.
It wasn't chum filled, it was more like they were feeding them. So it was like, it wasn't murky, it was very
With what?
clear.
Sticks?
No.
How do you feed a shark?
I need to show you this thing. They were basically like in shallow water, so they're standing in their scuba suits on the bottom of the ocean.
Whoa.
And these
What?
Yeah,
That's not shallow if they're fully submerged.
they're fully submerged. Yeah.
How shallow is shallow?
I don't know,
was
like
thinking they're
20 feet of
ankles,
water above
but
them,
now they're
something like that.
drowning.
No, they're below the water, which I do think is important for feeling safe because you can fully see.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, because if you're looking down through the water, it'd be hard to tell what was happening down there because of the.
Yeah, that's true. And the
But-
reflections and stuff.
Yeah, this was like super clear, probably Caribbean water or something, and they had these big gray, I think they were nurse sharks or something, just kind of like, I mean, they weren't as big as say a great white or something. They were kind of like a big dog size, and they would go on their knees so that they could be closer to them, and then just
Knees?
like,
Oh,
well, the people,
humans
the people
now.
were
Right. It's like I have no idea about
the sharks are
apparently.
on their knees. So no, the people are on their knees and they're just like kind of they like hold out a fish and the shark takes it and they pet the side of them and they're just like really lazily lolling around and just like, you know, at first there's like 5 and then there's like 15 and they're all just kind of chilling. Nobody's moving fast. They're all just like, yeah, cool.
Do they talk about the sharks' attributes of like their sense of smell or sight? Like, how do they know to distinguish this is the flesh that I need to eat and that's not the flesh that I need to eat? Why aren't they chomping these people's hands or going for them if they're in an appetite to feed? I don't understand about sharks. Need to
You
read a
should
book,
look
I
into
guess.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
I
not all
don't
going to
have
be
the
from this
answer.
one documentary.
I'm sorry. Well, and this documentary is heavily tinted through my very broken memory. So, like,
Wow, cool.
You know.
All I have to do is get a bad brain and then I'll be cured.
get a bad brain. Yeah,
Get a
that's
bad
a bad
brain.
brain.
Well, I mean, the way I said bad, maybe I'm already on the right path.
Bad. Oh, it's
Need
so
the bad
bad.
brain.
This one don't work. No. But yeah, sharks are awesome, and obviously they can be scary, but I find them scary in a way where it's like, oh, like being around a tiger. Of course, it could chomp your face off, but also it could be real cute, and you could pet it too. So, like, it depends on the circumstance. Obviously, nobody wants to be hunted, so I understand that.
Yeah. Unless you're in a movie called Prey that comes out this summer, the prequel to the Predator movie. What? I'm so
Oh.
excited. It comes out in August, I think on your mom's birthday.
Oh my gosh,
August.
totally up her alley.
She will want to watch it with me. I bet. Anyways, it takes place 300 years before the 1987 movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And
Wait,
it's
how many
based
years?
300.
300?
Years before. So it's a very far distant past prequel, and it takes place within the, I want to say it's Comanche Nation First Peoples, and it's led by a female cast. I think the main characters, the main person definitely is. What was she in? She was in, I think she was in a Marvel movie or an X-Men movie or something like that. That I watched, but I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, I'm really excited about it.
Why
And
is
then
it
there's
called
also a
Prey,
comic.
though?
I don't know. It might be a rights issue. I'm guessing that's what it would be.
They're just like, hey, if we say the opposite word, people will get it.
Do you think that's how it would be? I don't know. Studios shift hands so often. I don't know if there's like a stipulation in a contract that says like even if this changes studios, we still retain the rights to the title. So if it goes to a different studio or gets acquired by a parent thing, would that change what they'd have to title it? Because yeah, Prey is
know.
confusing. Honestly, they've all been like Predator, Predators, Predator 2, Predators, The Predator. It's always had,
AVP.
yeah, it's always had Predator in the title. So
For
Prey is
sure.
kind of people are maybe gonna sleep on it or miss out because they don't know what it is.
That, and I also just feel like, what does that say about the story? Because if they've always concentrated on the predator aspect of it, if they change the name to the opposite word, are they concentrating on a different aspect of the story completely?
I hope so, because some of those movies suck. Bad.
Some.
Yeah, Predator was great. Predator 2 was bad. Predators was good. The Predator was bad. Alien versus Predator movies, subjectively not good, but people enjoy them because they're like campy and like, no, those movies are a comedy. They're not like horror or thriller at all. They're just purely a comedy. And if you have that appreciation towards horrible movies, then yeah, sure, those could be considered good, but I'm just going to put it in the camp of bad. So there's been 2 good Predator movies, and hopefully Prey will swing it more in that direction.
I really want you to just do movie reviews. Just feel like, this one was good. This one was bad. If you think bad movies are good, then you'll like this one.
Yeah. Except I don't think anyone would like Predator 2.
Yeah,
It
some
wasn't
movies
even-
are just bad, yeah.
That movie was just bad.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There need to be more words. You know how like in German there are like words to describe very subtle feelings, and like other languages too, I'm sure, but I always think of German. We need more words to describe stuff like that, like ugh or something, where it's like, it's a bad movie, but I enjoy it. One word
What
for
is that? Bad movie, but
No, we need like
something
Latin,
like spells
something.
out.
I don't know, something like, I'm not a word maker. I just demand things of the world. Make a
You've
word.
been suggesting lackluster.
No, but then you love it. Like, what if it's your favorite movie? And it's like, oh my gosh, that is the best movie, but it's a bad movie.
Isn't that campy?
That's like one way to describe it, but I'm trying to describe the feeling
Oh,
more so
campish.
than, no, like how I feel about the movie more so than just describing the movie itself.
Anna's camping.
I've gone camping, y'all. Wait, why
I'm
does my
camping
voice
on this
become
movie.
Like that? It's going, Mary Poppins, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say.
Wait, what?
Sorry, my
Mary
voice.
Poppins never sounded like that. Do you remember when
Have
she
you
shows up?
seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Mary Poppins is in it?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That makes no sense to
Have
me.
you seen it?
I must have.
You
Yeah.
must have.
With
Well,
Ego or whatever?
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, Mary Poppins was in it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Go watch it again.
Can we just do a spoiler warning and you tell me?
No.
Close your
you
ears,
have to
internet.
watch
I
it.
don't want to watch that whole movie again. I
You
don't
gotta
remember
watch the whole
liking it that
movie again.
much.
It's got good stuff in
Through
it.
my broken memory recollection, it wasn't good.
I love how we recall movies. It's very touch and go. But yeah,
Okay, don't
there's
tell me.
good stuff in Guardians of the
I'll
Galaxy 2.
Google
It's
it.
not necessarily my favorite movie, but it's got some
You
good
don't
stuff.
say. Mary Poppins, Guardian. This is hurting me, obviously. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
All right,
That's
don't
the first
spoil
video.
anything. Everyone who knows what's going on right now, good job.
Oh. How do you know who Mary Poppins? Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a whole thing, man. You gotta watch the
Is
movie.
he cool? Oh.
Rin says,
That's
welcome to
stupid.
Anthony's movie critique. And Joe's here saying it's me, Mary Poppins. Y'all.
Yay, Mary Poppins. And we also
Welcome,
have
Mary
D. Ross
Poppins.
for the Canadian Pulse over on
Oh,
YouTube.
how dare you.
Sorry, I just
It's true. I
remembered.
called Dark Hours Joe, and I'm sorry. We're just calling everybody by the wrong name. All right, so
I'm saying your drawings are
hi,
pretty.
Dark Hours. Hi, Canadian Pulse. How are you? You having a good day?
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday for
yes,
us.
they are. I
Oh,
answered,
yes.
I guess.
He has strong opinions about movies and how you're feeling.
Well, they're here now, so they must be having a good day. Right?
Yeah, logic. We're working on the Gato Chateaux again, but it's more like the Gato Chateaux. Is that a thing? I like how I heard in your laugh like a disgust sound where you're like, oh god, why?
Gross. That sounds like the cat was shooting something.
The Gato Chateaux. Gato
Yeah.
Chateaux.
What else ends in O that you could shoot?
Well, you came up with the title, so that's fine. But
I
what
came up
was I
with
gonna
it in
say?
a different way.
Oh, we're working on the wallpaper right now, but I'll put up the windows again once we're done with the coloring in of the wallpaper, which should be soon. It's fun though. I kind of like just coloring in lines today, which is so funny because usually I think of it as torture, but right now it's feeding my brain in a good way. Especially while Anthony gives me movie reviews. Tell me another movie that is so bad that it's good.
Well, this might be controversial.
Go
And
for
it may be
it.
even controversial within myself.
Oh my gosh! His feelings are tumultuous. Hit me with
They
it.
are mixed, but The Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen it, but I bet people
Well,
feel controversial.
Yeah, I think they will. And I'm one of them.
I hate it and I love it.
I think there are really good aspects, and I think there are definitely aspects that were kind of weak and could be improved, especially if there was a modern day remake and maybe they had more of a budget. I'm not entirely sure behind the politics and history of how The Brave Little Toaster came to be, but it doesn't seem that it had as much love as some other animated movies from the same studio, Disney, I want to say.
Was it Disney?
I'm going to Google this because when we were watching the first one, we watched it on YouTube, I think. And then the second one was on Disney Plus, which we
Oh,
didn't get through.
interesting.
I think maybe not so controversial as The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars is
Bad.
just not good. It's the Predator 2 category.
Dark Hour says, you can call me Joe, that's fine. Quicker to shout out in an emergency.
Joe! Joe!
Dark Hours Co.
Dark Hours Co.
I'm already dead.
Kojo.
Kojo, exactly.
Is that a story about a dog? That's
Rin
Cujo.
says, that does not mean what you think it means, Anna.
What?
I don't even know what I said.
What?
Something.
What was inappropriate?
I don't know,
What was it?
but we'll see in the replay someday. I don't know.
The film was produced by
I'm sorry if I
Hyperion
offended anyone with
Pictures.
my words. I am not good at words. I won't pretend to be, but my intention is always to make you feel loved and safe.
The Kushner Lock Company and Hyperion Pictures produced Brave Little Toaster, which came out in 1987, and
Good year.
many Cal Arts graduates, including the original members of Pixar Animation Studios, were involved with this film. The rights to the book were acquired by Walt Disney Studios in 1982. John Lasseter, then employed at Disney, wanted to do a computer animated film based on it, but was turned down. While the film received a limited theatrical release, The Brave Little Toaster received positive reviews and was popular on home video. It was followed by 2 sequels.
Of no repute.
Honestly, I guess Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars was the third in the series.
Oh, what was the second one?
The Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue.
To the rescue. Oh my gosh, I so badly need to watch Fievel Goes West. Do you remember An American Tale?
I do.
See, it was the same thing with the Not Your Eggs, Joanna. What's it called? Rescuers
The
Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under.
I always saw the
love-
second one of these movies, and
These
so
Joanna eggs.
Fievel Goes West and Rescuers Down Under were like some of my favorites as a kid, and they were the second ones, and I never knew. I was just like, this is the movie. This is the best movie, and I love it.
I want to watch. Yeah. Have you seen Fievel Goes West
As
recently?
an
at
adult,
all?
no.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
want
so.
to rewatch that one.
Let's rewatch
I
it.
remember also having childhood nostalgia for it.
Very, very much so. I think there's some satisfying eating and like sound effects at some point where it's just very, I don't know, like old school ASMR, I guess, or something.
Yeah. Axel has a question. What's your question, Axel?
Was Axel your question? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna catch up on chat while they're asking.
Sounds
Dark
good.
Hour says, "Oh no, I don't have the Brave Little Toaster on my Disney Plus."
No!
We also didn't have the Brave Little Toaster on Disney Plus, but we had the third sequel, quote unquote, on Disney Plus.
That helps
What
no
do you call
one.
the third one?
You found it on YouTube, though?
The first movie.
So
Yeah.
if you put on your pirate hat, you watch a little YouTube.
Is that part? I think they just have free movies on YouTube. That might be part of it.
Oh, is it like a free, full, actual movie? Wow.
I don't know. It was on YouTube.
Use your little fingers and type up Brave Little Toaster. See what happens. We'll see. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Rin says, yes, I loved the American Tail movies as well. And goes on
Aw.
to say, I had a little PC game for it where you bobsled for cheese.
That sounds
makes
very
sense.
accurate to the 90s.
We're
You
going to
want
take this
bobsled
movie
for
and then
cheese?
you could do weird stuff in the video game
I
version.
really want to make a bobsledding video game. Oh, but I don't have any like character or franchise to base it around. Oh, there's the mouse one. Let's make it
Yeah.
for cheese. Finally, the bobsled video game is made.
Dark Hour says, this reminds me, I still haven't seen The Rescuers Down Under. Oh, yeah. We were going to
Oh,
watch that.
my
We talked
gosh.
about that
It's a good
2
movie.
years ago.
You should watch that more than the Brave Little Toaster, in my opinion. But you know,
Well,
do you.
100% more, but yeah, I guess 90% more. Because I'm still on the fence.
But you got to be
leaning towards
eating
bad.
eggs when you watch it.
Yeah.
Just for full satisfaction.
You and James watched Star Trek recently, right?
That's a very open-ended statement. Star Trek? Like there's
It was
so
a question.
much. There's
and
so
it
much
was
Star Trek
framed
in the world.
within recently.
So there's like
so
movies, there's shows, there's
narrow it
spin-off
down to, have you
series.
watched anything Star Trek related in recent
Most
memory?
recently, we watched the first season of Picard on Paramount Plus, and we got rid of our trial immediately after because it wasn't worth it.
How
It
do you
was-
get rid of a trial?
You know, you stop paying. You do
Oh,
like, oh, here's
okay.
the trial. I'll check out this show, and
It
then
sounded like, oh, the trial
No.
was for 7 days, but we hated that show so much, we stopped using the trial within 3 days. We got rid of the rest
yes,
of our
we got
4-day trial.
refunded our free trial.
Can you pay us for what we just went through?
I feel personally like you need to pay me.
Yeah. This is the focus group thing, right? We get paid for the time we
Yeah,
invested
yeah,
into this.
yeah.
And
I'll give you
the
my
feedback
opinion.
we're giving you.
You won't like it. No, Picard had such a strong beginning. I just did not like how it went. And now there's apparently a season 2. I don't care. Anyways,
So have
That's
you
the most
ever
recent
seen
thing.
anything from Enterprise or Discovery? Those
I don't think I've
That
seen any of the
face looks-
show. We
no.
watched the movie that had the Borg in it. So I think that
wait, was I there for that? No, we watched Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate, I'm much more involved in. We watched a lot of that show and the movies. But the Borg one, what is that called?
Khan? Wrath of Khan?
No.
Oh, that's the
First
only one I
Contact.
know.
Jake is in the chat immediately dropping
Contact.
knowledge.
Which would have been perfect if he had come into chat, because he just got here recently. Like, he just knew the answer, and the first thing he posted was First Contact. That would be a
First Contact.
great first comment to put into a chat.
It's
First
true.
Contact.
Hey, Jake, go back. Do it again.
I'm going to pretend that's how it happened.
Oh,
Jake
okay,
is
okay.
hilarious and has perfect timing. He
I
just got
mean,
here and his comment says,
how?
First Contact. I'll just delete the other ones so we don't know they exist.
Get out of here. Nonsense. But yeah, First Contact is Jake agrees. Should have waited. The one where they have first contact from space. So it's like the beginning of the story.
Wait, really? Like,
Yeah.
They're on Earth or something? Is that
Yeah,
where...
it's how humans and aliens first made contact.
Nice. So how far in the past was that? Because where does the show pick up? Have
You're asking
they've been like
questions, man.
spacefaring for a long time, or
We've been spacefaring for a millennia. No,
is there still a colony on Earth? Is Earth dead? No, I don't know the answers to. I've never seen Star Trek. Hi guys, I'm admitting this now.
You should really watch it if you're curious about any of those questions. James is the one who knew about Star Trek first, and he started giving me some lowdown on it. And I think that the shows could be quite dedication based, where it's like, oh yeah, get through all of it. But I think there are some unanimous Star Trek fans that, like, they all agree. There are certain seasons that are great, and then others that are like, you could skip that.
Oh, okay, yeah, like filler in Naruto.
That, or like, I think of Doctor Who, where it's like 5 million episodes, but you don't have to watch all of them. But if you want to, they're there.
Oh, they're there.
But anyways, yeah.
We're so consoling.
I am not a Star Trek, like, I wouldn't even call myself a true fan, even of the lightest degree, just because I don't know those things that you're asking. Like, I don't know a lot about it.
Me either. So I can not claim the same. Jake says they travel back in time to 2063. Is that the First Contact movie is based in 2063?
Sure.
First Contact was on April 4th, 2063.
Boom. There you go.
Whose birthday was that?
Yours.
I'm not. When will I be born? What year is it? How does math happen? 41 years from now.
First Contact!
Ah, that's me. Jake enters the chat. First word spoken. First contact. You just open your eyes in the operating room. Is that what they call it? Birthing room? Where do women give birth in the hospital?
I don't know where women give birth.
What are the rooms called?
Birthing canals.
What? That sounds very wrong.
The operating table.
Is that sounds wrong? That's like surgery.
Well, it kind of is.
Call
it's a
your
minor.
mom.
It's a surgery.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Ask the audience.
Mama, what's that place where the babies happen? No, not made. Not made. Have their birth.
Maternity ward. Is that the whole thing? Is every room?
My
just
mom
part
worked
of
in the
ward?
NICU, which is the intensive place. So where the babies are too premature. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, and neither does mom. She doesn't know anything about how a hospital works. I take it back. That's slander. She knows everything about hospitals. But yeah, she told me about births, and they're scary. So watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
Watch out. But why were
Wait,
you
are we gonna do
about
pink
this?
peonies?
Minority word.
Minority word.
That's where all the
Paging
nerds are
Anna to the
born.
minority word.
Why were you asking about maternity wards? What's going on in your little brain?
Yeah. Why was I asking?
Oh no! You just
Oh, that's right. I remembered. We were talking about who will be born in 2063, and the first words that the baby would say when they came into the world was first contact. Yeah, exactly. Just open their eyes in the maternity ward and say first contact. Very creepy.
That would be creepy. As a nurse, wouldn't you just like look to everybody else and be like, "Did you just hear that?" And then everyone would be like, "No."
Deny it.
We didn't hear that. There was nothing that happened. And yes, I can turn.
Nervous nurse.
We can change these colors on the flowers to anything you want, Mr.
Oh, because they're on their separate layer.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe we do multiple colors. Some pink, some yellow.
No, they're from the same bush. You mad lad? Are you
What? You've
grafting
never had a
branches in your mind or
bouquet?
something? They're growing,
Oh,
sir. Growing.
I see. There's a termination point. You're zoomed out, so I don't remember. Okay, well that ruins everything.
Yeah.
Delete it up to where some of them are separated.
What?
Have one
No.
floating, and that will be the pink one.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I have to do it the way my brain wants to do it.
It's okay, fine.
It's okay, fine.
It's okay, fine.
Thank you for believing in me.
Ooh,
I
can
believe
we
in
do the
you.
thing where you make part of it pink, like a gradation?
I can make all of it pink or
fine.
none of it pink. These are
Only
the
Sith
rules.
deal in absolutes. I know this.
Blom,
Bomb.
blom.
This is Jake in the living room with his 2 lightsabers. Now do the thing. Do the thing. The Duel of Fates.
Oh my gosh, you say that and then all I can think of is Darth Vader's theme.
No, no. Okay, you got it. You got it.
And then I slice you up into little minced meat. Yeet.
Thank you.
What did you want all of that for? I had 2 lightsabers, and then you were just like, Duel of Fates me.
Yeah,
Why?
Jake.
Oh, for Jake. It's all for
There's
Jake.
an
I get it.
homage to Jake playing with his kids' lightsabers in the living room and singing that
Homage
song while he
God.
did it. We just talked about this last week. You didn't write it down in your journal afterwards as one of the funniest things. I'm
Oh
grateful
my
for
gosh.
that moment in chat earlier today where Jake revealed.
Oh yes, your gratefulness journal. Wait, what is the
Yeah.
short term for
Gratitude
that?
journal.
Gratitude.
That's the shorthand for
I don't like your
grateful.
attitude, but I like your gratitude.
Heck yeah.
My
You should
favorite
make
kind
that
of
into a
attitude is
sticker.
gratitude.
Oh my gosh, another sticker. This could be a sticker too.
This?
The dancing.
Oh. It's called the
Yeah.
forearm dance. You just block your eyes with your forearm and then
Whoa.
again. You don't get to see me.
You don't see me? I don't see you. You don't see me? I don't see
These
you.
hands. Oh, you almost did it.
Mine was another dance move called Clear the Dance Floor, Clear Your Throat. Unplug my
no. What's happening? He can't hear
my
us.
God.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Hey, zabba-dabba-da. What do you think? Oh, you didn't hear any of that.
What? You were going watermelon, watermelon, peas and
No.
carrots, peas and carrots.
That's incorrect. I like
I know,
watermelon
that's what
more
you
than peas
do.
and carrots, personally. But
That was from RuPaul's Drag Race that
I'm
I
in the
learned that
mood
one.
for fruit. So,
Same earlier anyway.
2 apricots, 1 nectarine, 5 cherries. That's what you're in the mood for. Oh, man.
These 3 apricots.
Oh, my God! 3 apricots, 1 nectarine, 5 cherries. Almost all gone bad.
There's
What
1
about that?
tangerine.
Oh my God, a tangerine? Ah, you
Not
mad
a
lad.
nectarine.
Wait, what?
Well, I confused you because earlier,
apricots and a
before the stream, I was
tangerine?
telling you all about different kinds of fruits, and I think nectarine was one of them.
Well, I
I
assume
mentioned.
nectarine with apricots because they're both a stone fruit. I just felt like they went together. Tangerine and apricot are not brothers.
Cherry's a
it's
stone fruit.
something different. Yeah, it made sense. Apricot, nectarine, cherries. All of them
I'm
got
sorry.
pits, man. They got pits for days.
Well,
Shave
it's
them
just the pits that you didn't guess correctly.
Jake doesn't know what a stone fruit is.
It's got a pit.
It's called a pit.
It's got a pit. Pit, aka stones.
Say it
But
like
Anna's British, so she calls them stones.
that. No, I think it's a pretty American term to say stone fruit, but
I guess an
most
avocado
people
technically
is-
would be, but I would say that's, I don't know, a big seed.
isn't that a thing that has magma coming out of it?
An avocado?
Avocado?
Oh. A joke, everyone.
I was
Watch out.
I don't know. I felt like it. There's. You guys want to know where my brain went for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Follow me on this train. Choo choo. So there is a podcast about D&D called Critical Role, where voice actors act out their characters. In one of the times,
It's not a
there
podcast
was
about
a
D&D.
character. What?
Go ahead.
There was a character called Vakoto, and they had somewhat
I see where this is going.
volcanic powers, and that's when I read avocado. I always thought, oh, it's avocado instead of Vakoto, and they're lava, so it's like volcano, avocado, tomato. Get it? You get it?
Yeah.
All right, the train leaves here. Goodbye.
All aboard? How do you say everyone get off the
All
train?
aboard.
All aboard is get on. All D-board? Is that how you say get off?
D-board.
All D-board.
Deboardistation. Oh no. I'm
Jake asks,
deboardified.
aren't pits big seeds? I've derailed so much.
It's a big seed.
Oh, you got seeds.
I got seeds on.
They're
No,
multiplying.
It's a lot of songs, man, going all into each other. So pits being big seeds. Mango, yes. Avocado, yes. I don't know. Peach, yeah.
Why not?
Why not? They're poisonous, though. Don't eat those
They're
seeds.
all one and the same, right? Pits, seeds, avocados.
I wonder
Stones.
about, like, apricots, nectarines, all of them?
Disembark, bark, trees that grow avocados. Do they have stones
Lemon
or
trees.
pits?
Lemons are sour.
It
Sour
disembarked
grapes.
and then got us
I didn't
right back
win,
on track.
and I'm sour about it.
That's true. You
What
are
did I not
sour about
win?
things.
What are things that I've not won in my life? Any
Money?
of our soccer competitions. I don't know that we ever won.
It's not funny. I don't. This is not funny.
It's not fair. It's not funny. It's not.
Oh,
It's not.
wait. You said both though.
I
right?
said both. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry
both,
for
both.
somebody who doesn't know what's going on. It's an old story of my childhood.
And you'll never know.
You'll never know.
Redacted.
Yeah. Just nope.
I saw Jake Green on Twitter earlier commenting on someone's post, and it was some artist who was working on a video game or something, and they're like, I just finished the thing I was working on called Redacted, and I was so excited to make redacted for redacted. And then Jake's response
All
was,
redacted.
I feel redacted for you. Or, I feel very redacted for you. It was cute and I liked it.
Did you literally?
I pressed the heart.
That's a like.
Perfect.
Whatever they say, that's a like. They can never take that away from you. Sorry, I'm making some of these green now.
What?
Not the flower completely, just the little, like, some of the petals around the edge.
Oh, for that sepal vibe.
What is that? Tell me again. Say it again. What?
So petals are like the yellow bits, but then the sepals, sepal, is like the green petal looking thing.
Yeah, like how it opens up from the buds and they're like...
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
pretty sure that's right.
I also think this guy probably is just all green. He's too tight. Too tight to show any petals.
Oh, Jake appreciates me. I appreciate you. You make me laugh. D. Ross says, thank you for your kindness. Jake.
You know, everybody thanks D for their kindness. Thank you, D. All right,
Thank you,
Anthony,
D.
this is your time to shine.
Thank you, D. Oh, more red, I guess. I like the red.
Say it
Not
again.
as pink.
All right.
I like red more
so-
now.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that one. Maybe not so saturated. That's nice. Getting desaturated.
I'm
Brightness going down.
confused as to- I should stop so that you can say stuff.
Oh. Maybe a little more saturated.
More.
A little. Something like 10% less. Okay. We'll go with that for now. And then once we see it with the whole piece, maybe I'll feel a different way.
Impossible. I'm going to...
Prince in the chat says, I like the red.
I like the red.
So often. I love how you announce it before you do that. It's always a slow lead up to it. Whenever she's doing this in real life, she just goes, I'm going to... And then trails off a little bit. And then a noise comes out. In this case, it was a... I'm going to... Just randomly throughout the day. You never know when it's going to happen, but it's always appreciated. Like Jake appreciates me. I appreciate Anna for the lead into weird noise territory. Because it's nice to get like, okay, I know what's coming. I can respond in turn. And then, of course, I would do the same. And then we just have a whole conversation.
When will he cease?
I don't know. I felt something, so I seized the moment.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea where you were going with it at first. And then it was just like,
I should have
oh
led
my
into it like you
God.
do. I'm going to go on a tangent.
Yeah. Oh my god, Anthony. Hey Corinne, my baby girly, how are you? I made the noise because Corinne, I was excited that she was here.
Same.
But
that was the noise of a Cornish gay man. Yeah, that's what we nicknamed
still
Corinne.
caught in here. What I was gonna say is I'm going to
Die. No.
time to die.
Like the Emperor in the Dark Crystal.
I was thinking Blade Runner. You
There
just
it is
really like my
again.
giraffes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called processing time. Okay, there's like a little.
That's the noise a buffer makes. I
Yeah.
was always curious whenever it was
What
on
noise a
YouTube
buffer
or
makes?
on Netflix. With that buffer thing, I was like, there needs to be like a clicking or some sort of noise to go along with this buffer, and
yes.
that's what it is.
I mean, I can give them that if they ever ask me for it.
It's like on Roku when we went through all of the options for the system menus and the
Yes,
sounds.
if you guys
Like if
haven't
there was a
done that,
buffer noise you could apply, that would be the one that I apply as well.
it'd be like The Wind Rises. Everything is noises from your mouth. Just like it's all sound effects.
Those
Like
train tracks, that earthquake was so terrifying, but
yeah,
I guess. Yeah, scary, but like
beautiful.
very Ghibli.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was
What
good.
I was gonna say. Okay, 1 second. I got a cough.
Okay, Jake was
I'm
asking
sorry.
a question.
Oh, what? What was the question?
Did you all see the Thor trailer? For some reason, you remind me of Christian Bale's character. The Thor trailer. I think I did a
I
couple
haven't seen
weeks
one with
ago.
Christian
Is there a
Bale
new
in
one?
it. Yeah, there must be a
Yeah.
new one. What though? I don't know how to take that, having not seen Christian Bale in this. in this
Oh, it was a new
role.
one today.
How
Nice.
exciting!
Just came out.
Oh my goodness.
Thor, Christian Bale. Christian Bale
No, don't
hasn't
look at
ever
it
played
without
like
me.
a Marvel. I'm not looking at anything. I'm
okay.
processing out loud.
Mm.
To my knowledge, Christian Bale hasn't been in a Marvel movie, has he?
He's been in a prominent DC one.
Yeah. So, do they visit Earth and there was like a Batman movie playing? Is that some weird meta thing that they would do?
Maybe. Or they say something like what's a reference to Batman? You're not the
sound
hero
like-
they deserve.
Right. That would be good.
I could see that happening in a Thor movie. I feel like they are self-aware enough to do that and pull it off.
Corinne asks, what are you doing when you select the flower like that? It suddenly popped more.
Pop, pop.
She drew it on a separate layer.
Oh, no, what you're seeing was I'm coloring in the lines. So the lines are all on their own layer. So this is the paint behind the lines. This is the lines. They were all green at once. And so I locked the pixels of it. Up here, there's like a little box. Oh, you guys can't see my cursor. There's a little box in the upper corner of the layers panel. And when you lock the pixels, then it paints only what you have painted already, but it paints within those pixels. So I can change the color of the lines. So I selected the mass of the flower and then made it a darker red than the color behind it. And just popped it in there and then painted out the little edges where it meets the green. And that's what made it in your face.
In your face.
Gore the God Killer.
That's Christian Bale's character in the movie, I suppose. That's what Jake's saying in the chat. I don't know Gore the God Killer. Do you? Gore the
No,
God Killer?
I don't know much about the comics, honestly. I usually only know them around the movies.
Right. How do you feel about your Marvel Cinematic Universe knowledge now? After seeing the movies and then I'm guessing watching YouTube people talk about them.
What do you mean?
Do you ever do that? Like, after the movie comes out and you watch it, do you watch people do reviews of it or like theories like you do with Pixar?
I think that's one of my secondary things about like YouTube. You know how you have things that you like on YouTube, like kind of
Oh yeah.
types of videos. I'd say that's my number 2 is like things about movies. Video essays would probably be number one, and they can be about movies sometimes, but
Yeah.
other times they're about other stuff. So
I do love video essays. I should look for
yeah.
more video essay content,
I've been getting
especially since
into-
Lindsay Ellis is out of the game now.
I know, unfortunately. Defunct Land, have you ever heard of them?
No, I like this though. Let me hear of them again. Defunct Land, you say?
Defunct
Am I saying it
Land.
right?
DEFUNCT. Defunct, right?
Not enough T's, too many X's.
I was asking Anthony how to spell Chateaux, and he spelled it aloud, and I said, too many T's and not enough X.
Because I spelled it wrong. I found it.
Yeah, they give a history of a lot of defunct things. So, like, old TV
yeah.
shows, old rides, a lot of, like, you know how Jenny Nicholson is obsessed with, like, old, or theme parks in general.
What? This one's bringing back memories in my memory. Defunct TV, the history of the legends of the hidden. Dot,
Temple.
dot, dot.
Yeah.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot,
Temple,
dot,
yeah.
dot.
I had to click on it to see the full title. Oh, I want to watch that one.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should. It's great.
Putting it in my... Where's that? Save to. I must scroll. Oh, it's at the top already. It's this watch later. Then the Xbox. Not the video game thing.
Another video I think you would enjoy
I was
is
elderly for a
Drew
second.
Gooden just posted a new one, making a profit at an arcade today, and I think you would enjoy
Oh,
it.
Drew Gooden. He's the one with road work ahead. I sure hope they do. Did I quote it correctly?
Oh my gosh, a road work ahead. I like how you said it. Oh my gosh.
Drew Gooden. Oh, I thought it would have been with an I. I don't know why. Neat.
He also recently did a Wired interview where it was like the, Google
He called me
populate
guy.
or whatever. And there's apparently another Drew Gooden who's like a basketball player. It's goofy.
Oh, that sounds familiar too.
That sounds familiar.
I know that name, Drew Gooden.
Corinne's asking.
We're being simulcasted.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh! Hello.
You gotta make
I like
your
how
someone enters the
suddenly
chat.
and violently things happened. Okay, hi, welcome to the stream. My name is Anna Davis Court. I am a children's book illustrator. Today we're working on an illustration of a Gato in the Chateaux, which is a cat looking out of a window. You don't see any windows right now, but trust me, they'll be there.
Ooh, this got so symmetrical. That
I
makes it look
know.
so much more symmetrical. Guess that would have that effect, huh?
Wow, things happen and stuff and things. Yeah, I'm making a wallpaper right now, and Anthony's infinitely impressed by it. So basically, life goals are being fulfilled.
Yeah. Jake's in the chat saying first contact. Love it. Welcome to the chat, Jake. Good to have you
Inside
here.
joke, inside joke,
Wait, is that
inside
a
Jake.
joke about Star Trek First Track? First Contact Track?
First Track?
Yeah.
Tech deck, dude. Okay, I'm gonna put this
Duck
over
Duck
here.
Dude.
Tech deck, dude. Do you remember tech decks? That's a no. That's a big fat no.
Magtech?
No,
What's the
tech
arcane
decks.
thing called?
Arcane?
The magic that they come up
Oh,
with.
Hex Tech.
Hex Tech. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hex Tech, Tech Deck.
Watch Arcane.
sidetracked.
It's so good. Tech decks were
The
or
little
maybe
motorcycles.
are- no, they're little
skateboards.
skateboards for your fingers.
I get the two
Little-
confused.
Little motorcycle. Look at it go from vroom.
Woo!
I mean, honestly, it makes just as much sense. It's so odd or abstract, I guess, to think, we have this thing for feet. What if for things? And so, yeah, that was the thing. And it was very popular, I remember. Plenty of people being into it, and I don't know why they came up. Tech Deck Dudes. That's the commercial for it.
Oh,
Tech Deck Dudes.
thanks. It was like I was there watching it. What a picture you've painted, not just on the screen, but in my mind.
A word picture for the boy. Yes.
Jake says, I used to pretend my school ID was a tech deck. Now he uses his regular ID as a tech deck. I'm assuming he's really good at it and practices all the time
Tech Deck Dudes.
with his driver's license.
Obviously.
Jake goes on to say, and then I landed a sick ollie on someone's pencil that they were holding point up on the table.
Sick
Wow.
ollie, dude. Sick ollie.
That is a sick ollie.
Uh, uh.
On the tip of a pencil, that's like hearing a pin drop. What precision? Let's play that knife game where you try to stab between all of my fingers. I trust you.
Something's wrong. He's very wrong. What
But you
was
have to
that?
use
There was
a
something.
tech deck glued to the end of the knife.
Gross.
Not actually, it's the stabby part.
No, I don't like any of this.
You
Moving
don't
on.
do sick ollies between my fingers.
I refuse to do any sick ollies between any of your fingers. Get out.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. That's how you sound. That's how you sound right now.
That sounds rude. That's how you sound right now. Jake said, so I stopped doing that. No, I mean, the pencil stabbed me.
Oh, are you okay?
Dang.
Get him to a hospital.
That
This
story
man
wasn't
needs
the way
care.
I wanted it to end. Do you still have the lead embedded inside of you? Someone we know does.
Someone we know. Someone only we know.
How did that happen again?
What? James's?
Yeah.
Uh,
How long has it been in there? Why does it still look like that?
James has a scar on his finger where you can see like a little black spot, for lack of a better term, and it was graphite that was stuck underneath his finger. And I believe, no, I can't remember the story. Somehow a pencil got stuck into his hand, so much so that he lifted it up and it was still like sticking out of his finger.
Sick ollie.
Sick ollie, man. Oh no, don't do that, kids. Don't do that.
So does that mean you could get a graphite tattoo?
I don't think you want a graphite tattoo.
Probably not.
I don't think
But
that's in your stars.
it sounds possible.
It might be, but you don't want it. Trust me.
Does it itch? I mean, it doesn't seem to cause him any other side effect other than just
No,
being
it's not
a
uncomfortable.
scar.
No.
So I'm assuming it's like tattoo ink, but maybe
I
you could
guess
go
it is.
into MRIs without the magnetic disturbances if you had a graphite tattoo.
What? Does that what? Is
Is
that a thing?
the MRI is magnetic? So if you have tattoos, it like pulls on the metals in them of some tattoos, or
Oh, you're saying, okay, so you want a tattoo with graphite so that you don't have metals under your skin. But graphite, is graphite a metal? I don't know what graphite is. Clearly, I don't know much. But
Yeah,
what I
don't-
do know
I guess I don't really know either.
is that...
Oh, he's holding it with his little mouth.
Ah!
He's decorating the walls. He's painting them. Give him a little paintbrush. Give him a little paintbrush in his mouth. He did this. He's the artist.
I
This
give
is Anna.
credit
Anna the
to-
cat.
I give
Give it
credit
your
to
hair.
Gato. Oh my gosh.
Put your little
calm
shirt
down.
on it
Calm
and the bow in its
down.
hair.
I have to draw still.
Fine.
Can't just go on every little tangent.
Can't we? Oh, it's monkey paws time.
Oh, ooh, ah. You know, you would say
Tangent.
that.
Legit tangent. First contact.
Legit. Stop it with your first contact. All right. Okay. I'm going to save. Everybody else, save your work if you're working right now.
Kendall's
And...
here very briefly.
What?
Then have to go run errands.
Oh,
And Jake really likes the pattern. He wants to kiss you.
Oh, thank you.
And Alessandra's here. And Jake has 2 lead spots in his fingers, I guess.
2 lead spots? What happened? Twice. Okay, so
Sick
we're
ollies.
going to do monkey paws, which is a stretch that we like to do together. So if you want to follow along, here are the instructions. We start with our arms straight out in front of ourselves, fingers to the sky, palms away. And then we curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ah, ah. Good job. Then second pose, we put our fingers to the ground, palms towards ourselves, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah, ah. Good job. For some reason, you're delayed right now, but it's okay.
I didn't say ooh ooh.
Oh, you. Oh! Got you.
Is this part of it?
4K, baby. Okay, so third pose. We're gonna put our palms down. Wait, out. Fingers down. Curl them in. Anthony threw me off.
You're on the down and out, huh?
Ooh, ah. You
Ooh,
gotta
ooh,
no. You just have to say ooh to make up.
Oh, ooh.
Ooh.
two oos?
Two oos. You missed out on two oos. Golly. All right. Fourth pose, we put our fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and then curl them in. Ooh, I got a text. I was distracted for a second.
Oh, a door over there just opened. That wasn't how I laughed.
It's like R2-D2 when he gets hit. It's like, wow!
What a compliment. Thank you.
Also Toad when excited.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're going to repeat these poses, holding for about a second each, around 10 times, so that we can get a nice stretch in our wrists. And if you're lost at all on the positions, you could look at the monkeys underneath us and just follow along with what they're doing. Expressions and everything.
Don't pay attention to us. Just look at the monkeys.
Yeah. They're doing the monkey paws. We're doing the applause.
Hey, you should be winking right now, according to the chart. Nice. I should be going, oh no. Oh, is the tongue out? Is that a little tongue? I thought his mouth was open.
Oh. There you go. Good job.
Stupid.
No, it's what I do when I'm drawing them. You gotta make the expressions while you draw them. So, you know. Kendall says, angry tongue! Oops, forgot I had cap locks on. You didn't forget. You were just, going
everybody's
with
doing it. The one above that says ha ha in caps, and the one above that says, quote, reach for the sky! Exclamation points.
You guys know,
we're really reaching.
emphasis is at a 10 during monkey pause. Chris says, I thought it was for the anger, lol. Angry tongue!
Font to its full capability.
Obviously. Alright, last one. Okay, I'm going to shake up my hands gently after we're done to loosen them back up. Then we like to do some neck stretches as well. This is a good opportunity also for you to rest your eyes if you want to break from the screens. 20 seconds closed. Okay, so some shoulder loosening up. And then I'm going to put my ear as high as I can on one side. Reach for the sky with your ear.
Wait, you didn't close your eyes for 20 seconds.
You don't know what I am. And then other ear.
Oh, I already switched.
And then
I didn't
over
see
again.
what you...
Yeah, you didn't see it, did you? And then over
I
again.
peeked.
Flop, 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 flop. And then we look as far as is comfortable to the side.
Wait, we look now? Our eyes are open?
No. Close your eyes.
No, she tricked me.
Eyes closed, head turned.
Okay.
Vibes
Did you
flawless.
switch yet?
Yes, I've switched.
Oh, you're way over there now. I can hear the difference in the audio. You gotta talk while you're going through so I know that the head switch positions. It's like a lighthouse going around. Okay,
I'm a lighthouse for you.
First contact.
Let me be your lighthouse. That should be a love song. Let me be your lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I was gonna write a poem about my hands.
Monkey, ooh ah ah. That's your poem.
Thanks, I like
Do
it. Is that a haiku?
Yeah. Okay, good job, everybody. Remember to stretch whatever is ailing you. Feel your body. Know yourself. Wait. Emancipate yourself. I think that was what I was thinking of.
Is
Do you
that
remember
Schoolhouse
that?
Rock?
No.
Then no, I don't. What was
Emancipate
it?
yourself. What was that? Is that?
Schoolhouse Rock.
It's definitely not Schoolhouse
It's
Rock.
not that one. The sequel, Schoolhouse Rocks 2.
Kendall says, was missing this energy. Some reason I took off my glove. Oh, it was for monkey paws. I didn't want the glove in on it.
What? It can't know.
Shh.
It keeps my fingers stiff.
Yeah,
It doesn't know the bending
into
motion.
It gets wild. Jake says there's a song about being a lighthouse by Nickel Creek.
What's Nickel Creek?
Wait, is Nickel Creek the band, or is it a song about being a lighthouse by Nickel Creek? Like, I'm a lighthouse by Nickel Creek, and I am blah blah. Do Nickel Creek.
Do you know Nickel Creek songs? What?
Oh yeah, I just sang one. Were you
What
not
was
there
that?
for it?
I mean, I was here for it, but I'm unfamiliar with the tune.
I made it up. Just
Ah, you
off the top of my
musician!
head. Oh, I'm so good. I fooled him, guys. I got him. Got him. Got him.
Kiddo has to go. Bye.
Bye, Gato. Have a great night.
Chick
Very
says
well,
he'll put it in the
Ogre.
music channel. Over on Discord. Join the Discord.
Join the
Woo, woo, woo.
Discord. Join the Discord.
There's a
You
link
know
in the
what
description
to
of this video,
do.
and also a couple
Join
links
the
throughout chat,
Discord.
and at the streamer announcement.
Oh,
It's
and
all
then
over
the
the
streamer
place.
awards.
How are you not in the Discord already?
Okay. I need to erase a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You could do with this, because this is where it's at.
Wait, so what were you watching last night? Yeah, if it was not the Prehistoric Planet documentary. I know.
We've been watching the new Craig of the Creek. We finished
There's
the
new Craig of the Creek?
There is. We finished the new
Wow.
Molly McGee and Amphibia.
What?
We're all caught up on. What?
Are there new episodes of those too?
Yeah.
I never know.
They periodically just release some, so you gotta like keep up on it. But yeah, it's really fun to be back with the crew, you know? It feels like, I don't know, Craig of the Creek is so much fun, and Molly McGee never has a bad episode, and it's a good time.
I want more Owl House.
I do too. I would very much like all of the Owl House, please.
It's so good.
You know, I am just continuously... What is this? Oh, it's just the very bottom of this. Anyways, I'm continuously impressed by the animation that we have access to. It's just... New shows are awesome, I have to say. Some old shows are also awesome. I'm not saying that's mutually exclusive, but some of the new shows are just, like, really doing good stuff, and I'm very impressed by them.
So much more representation and inclusivity. It's nice to see that because, yeah, as much as I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, if it was made today, it would be so much more diverse, I feel like.
Absolutely. Well, and just, like, effortlessly putting it in there like it should be, because I know a lot of shows had a very clunky time where it was like, this is representation. Look, we have the token person of this kind of whatever. And it was, like, awkward as all get out. And now it's like, they're just people, and they're all different. Just like the world. Wow, what a revelation. It's great. And like,
I guess we did get more of that.
It matters.
More of that inclusivity with Korra. But
True.
even today, I feel like there would be... It's just increasingly, which is good to see as a trajectory for how representation's being handled in media, that it's more and more so. So that's nice to see. So I'm excited for whatever the Avatar Studios has planned next, which I think is a feature-length movie. Hopefully we see more in there.
Heck yeah.
I really like Avatar.
It's great.
It's so good. And there's a new book coming out this summer, The
Yeah,
Legend
yeah.
of Yang Chen. Is that right?
Yang Chen.
Yang Chen?
I don't know. But yeah, I am very interested in that series and read the Kyoshi ones thanks to Anthony and enjoyed them quite a bit.
There's an article on Gizmodo right now. I think that's the one I linked to you earlier, where they have the first part of the book
Oh,
for
really?
you to read. Yeah, it's
That's
the
awesome.
introduction chapter and then the first chapter.
I'm already sold. Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
it's just like,
Oh, it's just fun to like read it when
Yeah.
it's out. It's like, oh, and it begins at the very start. It's not like an excerpt from a later chapter or something, because George R. R. Martin does that with some of his books, where he'll release like a chapter or an excerpt from a random bit. But this one, like literally, this is where page number 1 would start you anyway, so you could just get in without having spoilers. So I read the whole thing this morning.
so I've consumed it completely and it's gone.
I'm ready for chapter 2 the moment it hits. I'll probably
Apparently.
reread the
You're just gonna
first
skip
chapter.
right to it.
Yeah, I know what happens.
Yeah, I've been here. It kind of fits perfectly. Nice. I've just been trying to like haphazardly kind of squanch things in here, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but We're just
I
trying
like
our
that.
best.
It's nice. I like that it's not a legit pattern because that's not, I feel like, how someone would actually be able to paint a whole wall
Oh,
if they were doing
definitely.
this by hand. Like that little cat is obviously doing.
This is the cat's mural, okay? I hope you
We changed the
appreciate
concept.
it.
We're getting rid of the windows.
Okay, so here we go. We've got a bunch of wallpaper here, and now we're going to add the windows back in so you can see through the wall. Oh, look at that! We
Actually,
just made holes
you
in it.
know, it's
What?
beautiful. Cecil has this habit where Ashley has a tapestry hung up on the wall, and it's behind the couch. So he goes up onto the top where the headrest part of the couch is, and just like stands on his hind legs and rubs his whole face down it, and then like stretches the whole length of his body up on it. And
Aww.
that's kind of what this piece is reminding me of when the windows aren't on. It's Cecil all over that tapestry. I think
Just,
Ashley got a pretty good video last night. I'll see if I could trim it down and put it on Animal Channel
I
later.
want to see it. Yes.
And then also, she also got another video of him last night. We were watching The Prehistoric Planet on Apple Plus or Apple TV Plus or whatever that's called. And he jumped up in front of the TV and was so into the pterodactyl scene. He was like watching him go by, and then he kind of put his paw up on the screen. And then there was like these
Baby.
close-up scenes with like bigger adult ones, and he was just kind of like his head kind of like was going like, oh, it's huge.
Look at the big one! Oh my gosh,
Oh, it was
that's so
so
good.
funny. He was up there for
He's
a
a
good
good
2
boy.
minutes doing that.
Oh, I love cats and animals. They're just wonderful. Go Cecil. Also, Cecil has an Instagram called Cecil the Trash Cat, yes?
Yes.
So if you guys want to see one of Anthony's roommate's cats, very cute
He's
Cecil.
a cutie.
Ibrahim's in the chat also saying hi. Hi, everyone.
Magic.
Magic. It's magic here every day.
Well, every other day.
Every other day. And then also not on weekends.
Yeah. Which later we're going to come up with time for this week. Because last week we were talking about
you
when the
say.
schedule would shift. And tonight I'm going to make some divisive action.
Divisive?
Not divisive.
Stop
Decisive.
being decisive. Wait. Don't
This is
be
Hamilton.
decisive.
Hamilton, get ready.
I'm being decisive, not indivisive. Act accordingly. No, what is it called?
What is it called? It's
Yeah,
Hamilton. I got
It's
that.
definitely Hamilton. I just can't correctly recall everything about it, and it makes me sad.
Indecisive.
S-
Time to listen to the
Decisive.
whole soundtrack again.
Time to be decisive. Oh, cut the niceties. That's how it ends. It's non-stop. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious. Bear with me, but are you aware that we're making history?
That song is being remixed before mine very eyes.
Very jankily recorded by me.
Is that your band name? Jankily recorded.
Jankily recorded.
Or Jankily.
Yeah.
That would be a cute band name.
Jinkle Jankle.
No, I don't like that one. I like Jankily.
Alessandra's making chocolate chip muffins. That sounds
Yum.
amazing. Can we get some?
Yum.
Please and thank you. I'm gonna be making churning some ice cream after this. So
What's the flavor?
treat for me. Chocolat. Last time we had vanilla, which I have started making all of my ice cream bases. Pro tip, with brown sugar as well as sugar. So when I just did straight sugar, the one that they call for, they're like, hey, this much sugar. It's too sweet for your tongue to actually take. It's just this weird, like, overly sweetness. And it's not necessarily like, oh, cut back on the sugar, because then it just feels like it's a little flavorless. So salt and sugar together, match made in heaven. But on the sugar side of things, once I started adding brown sugar, it just made the flavor 10 times better. So, yeah, pro tip. And then we make custard kind of ice cream base, so basically making a custard of egg yolks and milk and cream and sugar and salt, all that. Anyways, and I also added cocoa powder this time. That's basically the only difference between vanilla and chocolate for me, because I still add vanilla extract. And I'm gonna churn it tonight. Oh, the last one I had was vanilla, which I call brown sugar vanilla now, and
What?
brownie chunks. we mixed into it, and it was so good. Like, ridiculously good. It should be illegal and dangerous. It's so good.
Outlawed.
Outlawed.
Ibrahim says, ooh, I love the subtle blue on the trees.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the trees are still gonna have a lot of work, but it'll be fun. Fun work.
Jake says, okay, put the song and the silly sound effect you two made me remember in. Thank you for the audio. Okay, we made silly sound effect that made him remember something. And he put it in the audio. Thank you for the audio channel over on Discord. For later.
For the audio. The songs we're
Not
singing.
right now. Later.
Thank you for all the joy
43
that
minutes from now.
bringing. Who can live without it?
Ice cream, Jake asks. What's this concept?
Ice
How is
cream!
it? What?
That's so
What is this ice
funny.
cream?
When we were kids, I remember my sister once said, "Can we go out for ice cream?" And my dad slammed his hand on the counter and said, "Ice cream!" And then we got ice cream. It was the best.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been frightened by him before.
Yeah, it was just this random, like, ice cream. And so we always quoted it after that. We were like, it's never ice cream anymore. It's ice cream.
No matter the situation.
Absolutely.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Exactly. Okay, I'm getting finicky. So what we should do next, probably work on the cat. Honestly, it's the loosest part. So should we make it Cecil? It does not have to be gray.
Oh, I told you. You give it your hair ribbon, and your yellow shirt. And a paintbrush. That's the kind of cat I want
got chills.
it to be.
I don't know why. Maybe it's such a good idea.
That was the inspiration pouring over you.
Yes, that's how inspiration feels. I'm like,
Like an egg cracked over your head.
An egg cracked over my head. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome for that.
It's a crop top, so that works there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's I have bangs. And then
Is that what you
hair's
say?
up.
You don't call it fringe?
I'm not
Or
British.
fringe is shorter.
I'm not British, Anthony. You can't tell them that.
Well, then why'd you say there was a stone in that fruit earlier?
Is that a British thing?
You know better than I do.
No, that's not true. You know better
You're so
than
British.
anybody ever in
Is this a high top
history.
ponytail?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, what? Should it be lower?
No, I don't know.
I think that was a yes.
It
And
just
I've
needs
got
the
like a
ribbon.
maroon hair thing. Which of it? It goes. Is me.
It's you.
Look at. I am looking out the window.
Oh, it's a million
It
times
could
better.
work.
It totally fits the rest of the piece. No,
Oh
honestly,
my
I like it. It's like the
gosh.
cat, the wallpaper, and the outside scene are three completely different styles. This is the Spider-Verse mashed into one.
Yes. Also, this is my stylus.
Oh,
It's drawing. Do you see?
it's drawing.
It's drawing. I want to see the drawing. Show me the drawing.
You're Hertzgezogged. What's that guy's name? I'm definitely combining Hertzgezogged and... What is his name? Jake knows. Jake is here.
Chocolate?
Jake's fingers are probably working
No,
right
it's
now. What is his name?
Herzog? Werner Herzog.
Herzog. Oh, you did it! Before Jake could. Whoa. I hope
I
Jake's
would like
okay.
to see the baby.
I'm blanking. I'm blanking.
Werner Herzog is causing you to blank.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
if you saw
maybe-
the baby, you wouldn't blank
Maybe
so
nobody
much.
heard it but me. I heard it. Were you trying to be?
Was I trying to be?
Yeah.
Oh, I was right. Everybody knew.
No, but was that the person you were going for?
Yeah, Werner Herzog.
Everybody knew. Jake didn't. That doesn't sound right to me. That
That's
doesn't add up.
wrong. Something here is not correct. Okay. Let's see here. I like the warmer gray overall, but then I also...
Whoa, you want to do a completely different shift? I like it. It's very like, I don't know, neon lights, black light, club vibes.
Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't see you. Blah, 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 blah. You know?
I was dancing.
Do you get it? Do you get it? Okay. You gotta, like,
I don't
say
know who
yes
sings it.
or something.
Oh,
It's the weekend. Duh.
hmm.
Everybody go live it up. Yeah, baby, come on. Get ready, ready, ready for the weekend.
No. I'll
You don't
listen
get
to
it? Okay. I don't know why, but Spotify is, like, glitching, so...
Weekend.
Oh, no. The Weekend, the artist, does Blinded by the Lights.
Blinding
Lights. Sorry.
Blinding lights.
Blinding Lights! Is Spotify glitching for anyone else?
I use YouTube Music.
Well, you, sir, are not trying to avoid copyright on stream.
Well, I'm listening to Blinded by the Lights by Weekend. Or Blinding Lights. That's the full
Whoops.
title. You gotta say it wrong then, right?
Yeah. I understand. Also, Jake posted...
He did, but he said that was for later.
Oh, sorry. I
It's
get
for later.
distracted.
I'm reminding you.
Yeah, Spotify's down for some
Stay
reason,
the
so
course.
do we not get music? I don't know. Should
I
I open
could
up
send
the
you
Animal
the
Crossing
link for-
soundtrack?
We've got on YouTube Music, if I send you the link for it, a playlist on there, but I don't
Wait.
know how that comes across for you.
Is it copyright free?
Yeah, it's on the same guy that hires other people to create music for him.
Yeah, Harris Heller. Sounds good. Send it to me on Discord.
I'll send it to you, but I don't know how it will play for you. Like, it might have commercials, and that could
Dear
not
God.
work out. Copy Discord.
Dark Hour says, if Spotify is down, I will be fine. The reign of vinyl records will come again. I like that. Ooh, what ones did you get, Dark Hours? I want to know.
Okay, it's on
I
the
can
Discord.
Stream on Discord. So many. Tell me all of them. I want to know. Tell me, pretty baby, because I need to know.
Dark Hours is suggesting streaming the music on Discord, and I think we did consider that, but we also wanted there to be music for people that weren't a part of the Discord.
Oh, like you listen to it in Discord all separately from the stream?
So there's no chance of being copyright. You could listen to whatever.
Yeah, you guys could always listen to whatever, right? But then
That's true.
The stream beats would play over it.
We're just trying to put like a baseline. No matter where it's appearing, there
Honestly,
should be music on
it's
it.
mostly to get rid or like play over the background noise of my apartment because it is very loud. Our refrigerator is like 20 decibels, so that's usually the reason for the music. But if you want to listen to anything else over us, like have me talking along to, you know, Grimes or something, go for it.
Yeah. So whatever.
It's whatever, baby. Where do cats have stripes?
On their body, in their fur. I don't know if it goes all the way down to the skin. Never shaped a cat like that.
Thank you so much for that. All of that. Do you like orange cat or gray cat?
This feels like a very personal question. If I like Cecil or Saturn more, and the answer is Saturn.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Well, he makes it easier. He wants me to be around him and pet him, and Cecil doesn't. So I like Saturn more.
Okay, now we're talking about judging looks only.
Oh, Cecil.
In this piece?
Oh, well, both, honestly.
Should they both coexist? I don't know.
No,
what
I
to
meant
say.
like I like Cecil's appearance more in real life and in this piece.
Oh, gotcha. So you like the
Right.
orange cat. Does everybody
I
else like
do.
the orange cat? Are we
I
consensusized?
think it's a nice, pleasing inside color for this piece.
It's a nice pleasing inside color. So overall, By the way, this is intended
red,
to
and
be
green.
a wallpaper that I'm going to give my patrons, both as a desktop wallpaper where there's the horizontal layout, and then we can do the vertical layout for phone wallpapers like this. So yeah, that's the thought process going on here. Orange kitty pattern is adorable. Yes, I like the orange cat too. Boom. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Then orange it is, babies. Spotify is back! Yay! We did it, guys. We manifested it through our dreams.
Whoa, you fell asleep just then?
Yeah.
You were
What,
asleep
you
that
didn't?
whole time?
Yeah.
Are we dream fasting? Is this like a Gelfling thing?
Yeah. Yeah, baby. I dream fast all the time. Like, whoa, that was
Not
so
a slow
fast.
dreamer. Yeah, I got you.
Get it.
I got it.
Oh my gosh. This cat's gonna be a weird one. We're doing like a back view of it, I suppose. I'm trying to think if like back 3/4 is like way too weird, or if we should do just straight back. I'm thinking straight back, yeah, because it's looking out the window, so I want it to look like it's looking out the window. So you have to remind me every once in a while to say just like straight back, okay? And then I'll straighten up, and then I'll also make sure that the cat isn't reading 3/4.
Okay.
That's the deal. You guys stick to your end, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. It's got a rotund face. Okay, so I was looking, I can't remember how I found this artist, but they were doing really great work. I loved it. I think they were working on a video game, and it was very cat-based, simplified kind of picture booky. And they had a pinned tweet at the top of their Twitter page that was all about them getting these 2 kittens. And it was all the way from the advent of like, okay, so I found a picture of these 2 kittens that are up for adoption, and I really want them. So I'm going to check with my partner. They check with their partner. They're going to get the kittens suddenly. So like,
Yes.
as this thread goes, it's just them like getting the kittens. And then there's this entire saga of these 2 kittens. One of them used to be like sickly and on the edge of death, but she bounced back, and her name was Fern. And she's this really beautiful, like, what do they call her? American bobtail kitten, which means that her tail was naturally bobbed looking, and then her hind legs were way longer than her front legs, and she's like just
Whoa.
amazing at jumping. And then the other one's named Sid, and is all black and fuzzy, and just like little brother with these, like, all the time, I have to draw it, all the time dazed look. Like, he's this fuzzy guy, little ears popping out, and then he just has these eyes that are constantly just like dazed looking.
No, it's like Fizzgig in the Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
Age of Resistance on Netflix. Just check it out. Season 2 live on. Represent. Dark Crystal. Jim Henson. Puppets. Puppets. Puppetry. I love it so much.
it comes out every single stream. I feel like you're just like, Age of Resistance, go watch it.
Speaking of, well, alternate, but there's Gizmo from that one movie called The Gremlins, and they're coming out with an animated version on HBO soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
like a
sounds fun.
2D animated thingy, I think. Anyway.
Did you ever watch Gremlins?
Yeah, I did. Recently, within the past couple of years, I think, for the first time. I didn't grow up with it.
Do you remember what happens if you feed them after midnight?
I do, yeah. They turn into the title of the movie.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
The entire premise of the movie that came out in the 80s, yeah.
Titled Gremlins.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ruined that for you.
What is his name? Gizmo? Is that what it was?
I'm pretty sure it's Gizmo.
Huh.
No, is that right? Yeah, it's Gizmo. And then Fizzgig is in the Dark Crystal.
Yeah, Fizzgig is the best. Just that open
Fizz
mouth.
Gizmo.
Oh my gosh.
Fizz Gizmo. I'm going to name my next animal Fizz Gizmo.
Oh, I like that.
That's fun to say.
Yeah,
Say
Fizzgizmo.
it. Say it a lot.
Fizzgizmo. Fizzgizmo. Fizzgizmo.
Fizzgizmo. Fizzgizmo. I like that.
What would you call them for short?
Fizzy,
Fizz?
fizz,
Fizzy fizz.
fizz,
My
mo,
little fizzy
giz.
fizz.
I think you just break it up any way you want.
I call him Gizmodo.
Gizmodo.
Yeah.
You make it longer. That's your nickname.
Yeah. It's easier to remember and say. Should they have like a little arm bend right here? I need reference of your cats looking out the window.
Go to Animal Channel. Ooh. Actually,
There has been some great stuff in Animal Channel. I really appreciate it.
I just got a picture of them looking out the front door when we had it open. So legit. Oh damn. Or dang. I guess.
Oh my
It's 3/4. It's 3/4.
Goodness. Not 3/4. No.
No.
Also, you cussed on the stream. How dare
I
you?
blame Joe.
Everyone. Oh.
Joe, that's your fault. That was your request.
Joe is bringing those vibes into your bad person.
And so did somebody else.
Darkar's
Somebody
like,
type
why
something
me?
I think it was Alessandra. No, that's it. Thank you for the audio. Animal Channel. Animal.
Joe, it's
Channel.
because
It's because.
damn.
Really leaning into it, huh? Okay, I
Yeah.
posted to Animal Channel.
We're an X-rated stream now. Wait, no, not
X?
X. Sorry, not X.
This is
R.
PG, if
R.
anything. R! Wow, I don't think you should ever be in charge of rating movies. You wouldn't be allowed to
R
watch
for
anything.
really cutting on that edge.
What? Really cutting edge?
Really
Cutting
cutting
on that
edge. Cutting on that edge. Everybody look at the kitties. So this is Cecil the
Yeah.
trash cat up top, and then we've got Saturn at the bottom, big boy. 3/4. But
Yep.
it does help to see kind of the stance of the upright cat. Those
Oh,
extended
maybe-
little, almost humanoid legs are freaking me out. And then the little arms. They're so silly. Just like a
So
little
silly.
tiny paw up against the glass, and then the arm all the way back. Oh, I love it. Okay, thank you for the reference.
You're
Instead of thank
welcome.
you for the audio. Thank you for the reference.
I think I sent more to Sammy and then deleted them from my phone because they weren't like great pictures. Oh no, I just showed Sammy and then deleted them. Maybe they're in my triage. They're not. Who's that dog? Deleted them.
Should the paw be up on the window, do you think?
I think.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, it's not going to be
Is
the
it looking at
exact
that
same
ghost cat out the window? Is that the new
Yes.
scene?
photo. This cat's just
Like, it's just floating out there.
Follow my energy, cat. Aw.
This looks like a Pokemon. What is that weird one that like lives in a jar or something? It's like pink and yellow.
I live in a jar,
What
but
is
I
that
don't
one?
anymore.
It's like a psychic type or something.
It's your favorite kind.
I don't know.
Your birthday's coming up. You excited
It
for
sure
that?
is. Well, yeah, because I told you what I wanted, so I'm gonna get something I want.
I mean, hopefully. What if I get
What?
you nothing?
Then I can't talk to you
What?
anymore. My mom says I can't talk to you anymore because you're not a nice friend.
Oh God, what happened to its leg? Looks freaky, man. But anyways, yes. Anthony.
You need
gave
to give
me
him an arepa.
arepa con queso.
Yeah, to make him feel better.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh, I'll take him to casita. Encanto jokes. Not really jokes, just references. I guess we're just talking about
Jokes.
Encanto now.
Yeah.
So, who's your favorite character?
Julieta.
Julieta,
Julieta.
the strong older sister.
Is that right? I thought that was the mom.
Wait, Julieta. Yeah, right. I know so much about Encanto. Julissa.
Luisa.
Luisa! There we go!
Just put it together. What do you got?
Bibbidi bobbidi nothing. Oh, my brain. It's losing power.
And then Isabella. is her other
Isabella.
sister.
The perfect
Isabella.
golden child.
Mirabelle. Isabella.
What
Julia.
about Mirabelle? Mirabelle! Mirabelle!
Luisa? Alessandra says, speaking of pigs, Anna, I posted some on Discord. I went to a new park.
A new park? You're just all about them parks. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Went to the park today, y'all. Check it out. Rock Park. Oh,
Ooh,
chipmunk.
it's one of those.
It's got a chipmunk.
It's one of those circles of stones you find in Breath of the Wild, and you find Koroks.
There's definitely a Korok here.
Korok is
Also-
the squirrel.
The little chipmunk's so cute. Ooh, very cool. This reminds me of a park near us. We have like boardwalks and bridges across it. Oh, that's so pretty.
Is that like Chutes and Ladders?
Chutes and ladders and a strange camping
Boardwalks and bridges.
thing. What did you get? What did you get? Yum.
Strawberry or raspberry.
Oh, it looks like
what do you call
DQ.
that? Puree? No.
Yes, a puree on top of soft serve, I would say, which is a perfect combo. I think that having some kind of soft serve with French fries is probably the apex experience as a human being.
Yum.
Oh, yum! Ah. So, Alessandra, thank you so much for sharing. Oh, there's one more. Look at that! Ooh, that's kind of cool. It reminds me of malachite, you know, the stone. It has like
Oh, yeah.
sediment flowing through it, and it's kind of
That's where most of the oxygen comes from. Algae.
algae blooms across the world.
More than all the rainforests combined, algae blooms provide the most oxygen for the planet.
They're a forest of tiny. A forest of tiny. You know how it is.
Yeah, they sure are. Tiny forest. Giant forest of tiny things.
Ooh, that's a good book.
You can see the whole thing from space. It's crazy. It looks like the Aurora Borealis playing out in the ocean.
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh, from outer
From
space?
yeah.
Oh, I forgot that you went up to the International Space Station
And now I'm
just
back
to
from outer
sketch
space.
the Earth. You're like, I really need Earth reference.
Eh,
you
I
wonder-
really like drawing
somebody let me up there.
Earth. It was
It was
Animal
fun though,
Chanimal that the reference was in. Yes. Okay, so Cecil's tail is down. Cecil's tail is down. Cecil's tail is down. It's gonna have a little slate out where the tail goes. What do you think? Of general shape, not the pattern. Is it silly and weird?
General shape of the cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say if you extend the canvas down a little bit to get that definition of like hind leg and tail separating so
Well,
his
that's
body
just
doesn't...
insane.
I think it should be pretty easy since the pattern already completes itself going down. You won't have to draw so much more. It's just that background color.
Oh no, I would just shrink the cat.
Oh, you want to shrink the cat?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole piece feels off.
No. Incorrect. You like how I just say things? As if I
Depends on what they are.
Anthony's the best person in the world.
Love it.
Yeah, I thought you would. And he's about to turn.
A new leaf.
What kind of leaf do you think?
Green, I guess, are the ones that I'm seeing most often.
That's true. Man, it's pretty outside. I love spring.
No, well, actually, it's kind of cloudy today.
Well, today, but I'm just saying, like, in general, it's so nice to see things growing and blooming and being alive.
I went on a hike yesterday. It was really nice out.
Yeah, I forgot to ask
We went
you.
to Powell Butte again.
Nice.
It's just one of the go-to spots. But this time I was on a trail that I hadn't explored before. So it was like being there for the first time again. First contact. And then after we walked through that trail and looped back through another trail we hadn't been on, we went through the ones that we were more familiar with before heading back to the car. But it was nice outside. And I had a new pair of shorts that I got from Prana that I wore on the hike. And they weren't supposed to get here until today. But they arrived early yesterday.
It was
Even
meant
though
to
I
be.
just did free shipping. And it was...
Oh, that was
Guys,
the
find
whole
that shipping
thing?
prices. They're so silly. When I was checking out, it was standard shipping, free, expedited shipping, and the free one delivered on the 24th, which is today. And then the expedited one was scheduled to arrive on the 25th and cost $25 more. And then the like express shipping had a arrival date of the 24th, the same as the free shipping, and that was $32.
So either free or $32. What would you like to pay?
I guess free. Push come to shove.
Or if you wanted a day later, $25. So like,
Yeah,
it's
a day
really up
later.
to you.
It's so bonkers.
I like that though, honestly, of all the options. Maybe they're just making you feel really good about your free option. Or they're like, we don't want you to pay for the expedited or whatever. We're just going to make you feel like, I just got a good deal. Because that's how I'd feel.
No, that's not how it came across to me.
Huh.
It just came across as like, your AI system's stupid.
Did you email someone about it? I feel like you did.
Seems like something I would do if I had the free time, which I do.
Yeah.
I'll get them yet.
Yes, you'll hear about this travesty of...
No, I just took a screenshot and had a laugh and moved on.
Had a laugh. That's what we
If
are.
I
We're
had
friends
to
that
pay
had a
more
laugh.
money for something that should have been a better deal, like if for whatever reason I was being negatively affected, I would have sent an email probably.
Their
But
legs
since
are
it didn't
so
affect
weird.
me, then I just let it go.
Yeah.
Why are their legs weird?
I mean, look at the reference. It's weird. Their legs are weird. Beep. Like, look at those upright legs.
It's like a hock of ham.
It's like a hock of ham, but also from the back. Imagine looking at that from the back.
Slender hock of ham?
Now stylize it.
Okay, it's done. You did it.
It looks weird.
Yeah, it's because you need to shrink the cat and move him up. Get him on his tippy toes. You need to have the toes in it.
No, I'm not gonna show the whole body.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Just have it look weird. There's no warning for that one. Unappreciated.
I didn't even want the bottom legs in. I might just cut them off.
You should.
Yeah. Trust
You
my
know the cat I
artistic
wanted. It
instincts.
has like a crop top and a ponytail. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fixed everything. You won't notice the weird legs if you just have that shirt on.
Yeah, but now you look it. Yeah, there. We need to get rid of HypnoCat. Sorry, goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, I never finished the story. So Sid is this little black cat, and he had some health issues after they got him. And so it went from like... these cats, by the way, they were not siblings or anything like that. They just got to know each other at the adoption place that they were at, and they fell like in love and just had to be together. And so Fern was the one who was sick at first, and Sid was there throughout her recovery. But then once they got home, Sid was the one that was sick, and Fern helped with the recovery. Helped in quotations, because sometimes she'd want to, like, you know, wrestle. And there were like videos of him like being basically just manhandled by her, and she just had no chill when he was like, stop. And apparently it was a snot factory and couldn't really meow. He kind of just went all the time. And they found out after a lot of stuff happened in these like Twitter threads and everything, you go through the whole journey and you're like, oh my gosh, Sid, that he had a polyp in his nose mouth cavity, and it was making things really difficult for his sinuses to clear, because he got like a respiratory infection. And then also apparently cats have this problem that if they can't smell food, they just won't eat it, and they can starve to death because of it, because they just don't, like, it's something biologically where it like won't perceive that that is needed for their body to continue functioning. But yeah, it was so funny to just find like, oh, here's an artist I like the work of, and then have this thread of like an epic story of Sid enduring all of this stuff, and it was honestly very inspiring. I liked it a lot.
It is. It's nice.
Why? Okay, there we go. Zoop. I think that Windows read much more like Windows when you have some kind of
Frame.
thing. Yeah. Framing device. Now here's the choice. Do we make it like a intricate one of any kind, or do we do it like...
What you have in the sketch?
I think I had it more like this in the sketch. Yeah, I was like that. What do you think?
I like the more curved one, I suppose.
And I'm gonna have to duplicate and flip, because I can't do two curves that are the same. That's impossible. Hands aren't meant for this.
Well, not that far away. If you zoomed in, you could definitely do it.
That'd be even
You'd have a
worse.
bigger arc. You wouldn't be just so small detailing it.
All I'm saying is, no. No, never.
Loud and
Never,
clear.
Never, never.
Louder and clearer.
Yeah, that's right. You get me? You feel me? Yeah? Yeah.
You're gonna watch Love and Monsters. It's pretty good.
What's that?
A movie I recommended to you.
I don't remember it.
Oh, it's about love and monsters. And then you asked, does the dog die? And I said no.
You know, James has been kind of on the kick of Shrek songs, but like B-sides of the Shrek soundtrack.
B-side?
You know, the lesser known ones.
Deleted
It's not like
scenes?
somebody, but like more like there's one called My Monster and Me that I thought was really cute. We listened to it and it was basically a father singing about his daughter, and it was like, I can't remember the lyrics anymore because it's been a while, but it was like something about my monster and me, and it's like she wrecks everything and she's like a menace, but she makes it so that he can get through all the wild world out there, as long as it's his monster
Aw.
and him. It's really cute.
That's sweet. Jake has to head out. Bye, Jake.
See ya! Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. And
He says,
first contact.
thank you for bringing good things into this world. Love y'all.
Is that your last contact?
I hope not. I hope not.
For today. It's okay.
100% ghosted.
Anthony found a new emoji that's his favorite, apparently.
Well, I was trying to say 100% to an idea in our chat, so I used the 100% emoji, but on Pixel, it sometimes suggests mixed emoji, and for whatever reason, it put 100% on the ghost emoji's face where its eyes would be, so it's just 100% ghosted, is what Anna said.
I like
was
that
weird.
explanation. You're not just a little bit ghosted, but like 100.
100%.
Or maybe you're supporting someone in their idea, like, should I ghost him? And then you're just like 100% ghost. Oh no.
It's weird. I'll see if I can post it to the Discord. And...
You're whispering now. He's gonna
I'll see if I
he
can post it to the
to
Discord.
Hooba Stank. Do you guys remember that
No, what
band?
did they sing? Were they part of the Shrek soundtrack?
It was not the Shrek soundtrack,
Just
but
a
it was
general
something. I think we talked about it not too long ago. Was it Hooba Stank? Rock band. The reason is you. Do you remember?
No.
Okay. Corinne was on it. She already said the reason is you. And Rin was like, the one that. I got so tired of that song. Yes, they played it 5 million times. It was redonkulous. Back in the days of radio, you could get real tired of a thing. I still listen to the radio in the car, but I'd say it's largely not the era of radio anymore. But that's just my opinion, man.
Yeah, I don't listen to the radio very often.
Do you in the car?
Sometimes I'll usually have a playlist that I have on my phone that I just put on shuffle or something.
Shuffle up, I guess.
Sometimes it goes to radio if my phone's not connected or I don't want to go through the hassle of setting it up.
Yeah.
but then I just don't sing along as often to whatever's playing. Because it's new and I don't know it.
It's a frustrating time when you don't know the songs on the radio. It's just like, come on, what is this? Honestly, I'll usually skip a song if I don't, or, like go to a different channel just because I don't know what's on yet. But you gotta get used to the new stuff at some point.
We have about 10 minutes left.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just working on some of the trees back here. I guess I should turn off the birds. Boop. And I'm always continually on the search for, like, my favorite way of rendering foliage, so it's always an experiment with these things.
Rin says, I think one thing may have been finger 11.
Oh yeah, that one thing. All about that one thing. If I gave it my all, if I knew all about that one thing.
Oh yeah. Man, that'd be something.
Wouldn't that be something?
Alessandro says, you mean 10 hours, Anthony.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, 10 hours left, not 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. 10 hours. Alessandra's always the one who's like, don't remind her of the time. I only have Anthony here to be my timer because I cannot ever keep track of the time. It is just impossible. I would be here for either 10 hours or 10 minutes every day.
10 minutes,
no
I'm
in between.
gonna assume.
Yeah, probably. There was one song that just came to mind that I really, really did not like, and it was the, I wanna put it, but I don't know how, but it feels like I'm falling in the ocean. Do you remember? Let the waves up and take me down.
Not the way you're doing it.
Thanks.
Well, it was kind of weak to start. Let's be honest.
Hey, listen to the notes, not the sounds that are coming out of my face.
Right. I distinguish those things differently. I forgot.
It was something about falling into the ocean, and I think it was mostly not just the song, but the way the singer's voice sounded. It was one of those moments where I was just like, I just don't like the way they sing. And I feel bad saying that because, like, I want everybody to live their most authentic life, and no offense to the person who sang it, it just wasn't my vibe.
Understandable.
Is it?
Yes.
If you had sang a song and somebody said that about your song, I'd be like, oh, they just have bad taste. So it's fine. It's fine. If they say that about me, it's fine.
It's fine. See? You agree. Rin says, rendering foliage? And Corinne asks, is the song you don't like called Safe and Sound?
No. That one, if you're thinking of the one I'm thinking of, is I can almost
She's currently only thinking of it.
I can almost find the name of the artist in my head. Safe and sound, safe and sound, hold your ground, safe and sound. They do repeat a lot in that one for sure.
Rin says the forced laugh as Anna hits the perma ban for bad puns.
Enough of that nonsense. No, you'll never get banned for puns around here. As long as the puns are not offensive. Because then you'll get banned.
Yeah.
But we know you, Rin. You're good. You're good people.
Everybody's about to be banned in 5 minutes when the stream ends.
That's not how we say it, Anthony.
I gotta make a segue out of something.
You just like really into leaving today. Are you planning on something? Are you gonna eat more fruit?
Am I really into leaving? Just because we stayed an hour long last week and today I'm like, let's end at the time we usually leave? Does that make me like really want to leave?
Yes.
I don't know if that's accurate. I want to end on time.
Disgusting. God,
it's not like I'm
screaming.
canceling my 7-day trial because I didn't like Picard.
I am. Goodbye. Just end stream. I canceled my my subscription to this stream, to being on it.
Yeah. That's what you say as you press the X on the tab.
I like these trees. Now.
Which ones?
The
All of
tall
them?
ones.
Oh yeah.
Tall boys. I think this one
Ugh.
needs to be lighter.
Wiggly.
Wiggly wiggly go away.
What a good movie. The Fall.
The Fall. If you guys haven't seen The Fall, you should go watch it.
With Lee Pace.
And Corinne.
Well, Anna as a child. Who's
Yeah.
Corinne in that movie? The
Oh.
monkey.
Yes.
Okay.
No. None of that riffraff. Get out of here.
How's Breath of the Wild?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love that game to death. I can't believe it took me so long to get it.
Did you play it last night?
Yes. And what did we do? Found a bunch of Koroks that have been evading us. We have a mask now. I don't know if this is spoilers for anything. Does anybody want a warning?
I want to hear it.
Okay.
Here's your warning. Breath of the Wild.
Shh. There's a mask that lets you know where Koroks are.
It's not really plot spoilers.
No, not at all. It's it just around the area that they're in, it gives you like a little noise cue kind of thing, and that has made it. I have mixed feelings about it because I'm like, it's great because then we can finally like, I don't know, clear some off because we have these stamps that are limited. You can't use all these stamps all the time because there's only 100 of them, which seems like it should be plenty, but it's not. And then. So we're using these stamps throughout the time to be like, oh, here's a Korok spot that we didn't get. Like, oh, we were supposed to roll a rock off of a hill, but we missed the hole that it was supposed to go into. We have to wait for it to respawn. We'll just mark it and leave. And then we go back to these places, and sometimes it's like hard to find exactly where the Korok was supposed to be or what was going through our minds way back then because it was like 10 years ago. But anyways, this mask kind of helps with that, but then it also makes you feel like, oh, it's still going off after we found the Korok. There must be another one in this area, and then you're just suddenly hunting for whatever they have, like 1,000 Koroks in the game. So you could really get lost in that kind of mind frame. And we might, honestly, if it takes a long time for Breath of the Wild 2 to come out. I'm not ready to stop experiencing this world, so I'll hunt every Korok down if it's what it takes.
I was not in that same camp. I was like, wow, that's too many that I never want to try to get all of them, so I'm going to do other stuff instead.
I think that was my mindset. It's just that I don't want to stop playing.
No, that makes sense for
afraid of
you.
running
I
out of
move
stuff.
on to video games way faster than you do,
Yeah.
especially because they're coming out so often with so many good ones, but you like that slow burn, and I'm like, wow, I played that game, I beat the main storyline, I kind of goofed off for a while and feel like I experienced it enough, and now I'm moving on to this other one.
I very rarely ever finish a storyline of a game. I leave them unfinished, like a show that I don't want to end.
Oh. But you are so adamant that I finished The Good Place. You say the last episode's really one that you should watch.
Yeah, I agree with myself.
Well, you should finish some stories for video games. People work on those final scenes, you know?
Oh, I'm not saying that it like they don't deserve to be finished. It's that I want to live in the world longer. Just like when 30 Rock finished, it took me like 2 years to watch the last few episodes just because I was like, I don't want it to end. I don't want to say goodbye.
But then what happened when you did watch it?
I said goodbye.
Was it okay?
I mean, I
Is it safe?
survived, yeah, but it is a form of grief because I am overly attached to everything I love. So there. I don't know,
Alright, take
maybe I'm
that.
a
Are you working on
complex.
that?
I'm
Is
not
that-
okay with letting go ever, and loss is too final for my brain, so I'm just like, nah. I'll keep you around as long as I can. Because some things I can control and others I can't. So, there.
That's good. I like this self-discovery, or this thing that you know of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you're just going to have to accept it, I guess, because I don't think it's going to change anytime
I'm not trying to
soon,
change
but,
it.
you know.
I like your self-awareness, and I like knowing that about you as well.
Good. I'm glad that you experience more games and get to like have the satisfaction of finishing them.
Yeah, me too. And sometimes I involve you with that, because if you're still playing the old one, I don't think you're like, no, don't tell me anything about that other game, because it sounds like you're not going to play it anyway.
Oh yeah, 99%
So,
of the games you play, I'm not going to. But
yeah, then I get to
enjoy
talk
them
to you
for
about it.
Yeah.
So vicariously, you're experiencing the endings of minigames.
Exactly. Also, I am very particular about the types of games that I play. Not all of them pique my interest, even though I can totally see like it's beautiful, it's amazingly done. It's just not my gameplay. Like platformers are never going to be my gameplay. I know that about myself, but doesn't mean they're not amazing, and I want them to be experienced by people.
Right,
So.
and you watch Let's Plays and things, so it's
All the
like
time.
you're playing it in a way,
Yeah.
but you just don't want to control it. I totally get it.
I mean, honestly, with Breath of the Wild, 99% of the time I'm watching James play because he enjoys things like combat, and I don't. I mean, I'll do it, but it's not why I play the game. I'm much more
The
for
exploring
the
is
discovery.
so
Yeah.
fun, though. They did such a good job with that because, yeah, like you're saying, this game caters to multiple kinds of gamer.
Absolutely.
Hits all the right spots, especially those combo gamers that are like, I like a little of that, I like a little of this.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I've had enough, and we like chill out on it for a while. But when I come back, man, it's like it refreshes over
breath
time.
of fresh air.
Yeah, breath of the fresh air.
The blood moon rises once again.
I want to play again. Link,
Amazing.
let's go play.
We have Leonardo in the chat saying hi. And Ren saying, that hits home, Anna. I cry at the end of everything I love.
Aww.
And Alessandra says, my muffins are done, y'all.
Yay, muffins.
And so is the stream. It's 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Ren
no.
posted a link to join the Discord, which you could also find in the description of the video. People are saying goodbye in the chat.
Excuse me.
Bye,
Sorry, I
bye,
burped right at the
people.
end. I ruined the perfect stream with my burp.
The perfect stream.
The perfect stream. It was absolute perfection.
It's the
this
burp
time.
that ruined it.
Wait, I have to paint more. Oh no. Oh no.
What are you painting? What are you finishing up in these last few minutes?
I'm done. Okay, so there's a lot more to paint with the trees, but I guess it's pretty small stuff. It's not necessarily like big swaths of paint happening. But I am very satisfied with our what do you call it? Our progress.
Scene? Wallpaper?
This time.
Oh, right.
So we've got, yes, it's a meta wallpaper. It's wallpaper for your wallpaper. So I'm probably going to tweak some like colors and values before next time, but we will be back to paint on this again, I am sure. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was a blast. Oh wait, I should add the little, there's birds and there's light. Boom. Thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Anthony, thank you for hanging out. You are awesome. And we will see you again on Thursday.
Yeah, we're figuring out the times for the stream
Anthony
currently,
says.
so you will definitely want to check out the Discord because we'll post on the stream schedules channel what we decide. Because last week we were talking about shifting things around, and I think we might. Let's do it.
We will.
We will, Hannah says.
Kind of ish. By the way, Dark Hour says, I reckon Anna would be the cutest lolly. What does that mean?
Like a lollipop?
I'm a little lollipop.
Short and stout.
Rin says, it's a pleasure being here and watching it evolve. Oh, and this painting is absolutely amazing so far. Thank you! Oh, I have to play a game to find out, apparently.
Oh, Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Well, I'm going to have to look that up. Dark Hour says the burp is the cherry on top of a perfect stream.
Oh, it was
I
brilliant.
apologize.
It's 5:05. Thanks everybody for joining.
Okay. Until next time, get vaccinated, get boosted, wear a mask, be kind to yourself and to others, and remember that you're loved. We will be here again on Thursday. Anthony, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Thanks, y'all.
Y'all.
Last contact.
Last contact. This is the after party.
First contact.
What's your favorite part of the piece so far?
The wallpaper. I really like the pattern stuff going on.
I might add some more into it. I wonder if maybe I could like sneak some bugs in there or something. Or,
You
like...
would ruin it with your filthy insects.
Excuse you?
How about vines?
Bumble,
Can we
bumble?
do... Maybe that could be cute. Maybe a couple of vines, though? I don't know. So you get that swirly feel. I don't know. What kind of bugs are you thinking? What are they
Bees.
doing?
Bees are pollinating.
They're not sleeping on the leaves
Every
or
day
some
I
weird thing?
pollinate. We'll
Okay,
see.
yeah. But only if you could tell that there's pollen on the bees.
Oh my gosh, I should show you the envelopes that I painted for Patreon this time. I'll have to show
Do
you
they
guys
have bees with pollen on them?
somewhere. Yes, it's
Show
all
me.
pollen and bees. Well, I'll show you after the stream.
We're not visible right now.
Can you see my camera?
Yeah, I always
All
see
right,
the camera.
everybody. He gets to see it, but you don't. Oh, it's so evil, isn't it?
Oh,
It's adorable.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh.
Wow. Those noses. I absolutely love that.
So,
They're so
if you want to see these
fun.
envelopes, I'll post them at some point somewhere. I don't know. But if
Patreon,
you want
did you
them
say?
mailed to you, then get Patreon, yeah.
Right.
Which is in the description. Okay, we'll see you forever. Goodbye.
Or wait,
What?
I was going to say maybe you should post it on Twitter so that would give people an incentive to go over to your Twitter if they're not already there.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
What do you
And
want to
then
see my
could-
Twitter for? Like,
So you could post the picture of the envelopes and be like, hey, you know, it's that vertical integration of go over to Twitter to see this thing that I'm posting over on Patreon. Bing, bing, bing.
You should be in charge of my socials.
I'm trying to be, man.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.